This picture right here looks so familiar, man. I don't know if I seen it in a video game or I think I seen it in a video game. When I see that picture, it looks like a deja vu. But nevertheless, when it comes to my thoughts on these riots and protests, they don't care nothing about the laws that were broken to get these people sent home. And they're waving that flag because that's what they represent. Understand, to most countries, America is a hustle. You send people over there to extract wealth. You create networks because this is where the money is at. So you send your family members over there, the ones that are capable of that has the best chance of being able to extract money, and you build the networks over here, connect them with your country. So they're extracting that wealth when they're sending it home to the family that's holding things down in their country. And they're creating generational wealth, while at the same time extracting wealth from their competition. So they don't care nothing about what we say to them about right and wrong. They're doing whatever they need to do to secure what their goal is. And on here, they're just showing that they're willing to fight for it. Whether those people come over here illegally or not, they're all a part of their network. That's why they support each other. That's why they build jobs for each other. They sent their settlers over here to establish footing within this country. Built up jobs. They built companies to create jobs. They built up housing for their people. I believe that they built housing first, and jobs, then jobs. They established a food network. I can't say what they did first, but they had to do all this thing, right? They came over here, established work, housing, food, clothing, because that's what most people from other country are supposed to do. From another country are supposed to do. They're supposed to establish their own system, their own network, so that they can employ their own and keep the money circulating within their community. And they're doing a good job. This protest to them is one of those situations where it's like you can only benefit. If you protest and the protests fail, the same stuff was going to happen. If you protest and y'all actually get through, then there's a benefit. So there's no reason for them not to protest, right? Because they got the end game in mind. It's all about maintaining this network to their country. I mean, you got to understand the country is ran by a mafia. I mean, ours is too, but ours try to paint themselves on pretty pictures. But up in Mexico, they let you know um, the cartel run it. They don't care what you think about it, right? Um, and so that's the mindset, man. Their gangsters took over their country. I mean, who are we to say that they're good or bad? I mean, because hell, even the governments tend to, while they tend to put on a front like they're better than gangsters and thugs. I mean, they don't operate too differently, other than trying to maintain a clean image. And so, yeah, I mean, what is there to complain about? They're waving that flag because that's what they represent. Very few of them are actually here because they love this country. Nobody really loves this country. Even the people that live in this country. I mean, a lot of people love the opportunities. They don't necessarily love the country. But nevertheless, I think this is a teachable moment of something we can learn from, at how organized and how they support each other, right? I'm not saying that what they're doing is the best way they could have been going about it, but I mean, I think they're doing it because it's like, damned if they do, damned if they don't type of situation. It's like, why not? Why not put up a fight? Because it does harm them, right? It disrupts the network that they have going. Some of them that came here probably gave up everything they had at home just to come here. And so when they getting sent back, they going through homelessness and or whatever the case may be. I mean, even though Trump offered them $1,000 to go back, that's nothing compared to what they was extracting and sending home. They're not too concerned about what would happen when they go back home. I'm pretty sure they got a network there. They'll get back to doing the things that they were doing before they came here with no problem, I would assume. And so, and I truly believe a lot of them are sent here, you know what I'm saying, by the cartel. I believe it's an organized thing to establish themselves, a network. I mean, we sit up here and talk a lot about what they are smuggling into America, but not many be speaking on what they're smuggling out of America. As you see, they're waving their flag. They're not here to help America. They're here to help their country. They don't respect the people here. And while you do have some that are not really a part of that network. I think this shows that the majority are. I mean, the majority is. And a lot of people need to recognize that. And yeah, I mean, I can't hate it. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I like it or I agree with it, but I don't hate it. I mean, what would you expect people to be doing in their circumstances? I think we need to be focused on our own circumstances and what we got going on. Let the police do their job. I damn sure wouldn't be participating and with the I hear they've been getting a little racist with the situation as well, which just further lets you know they don't really care nothing about America. I mean, you got some. I seen a video where a lady was talking about how she stood up for the Black Lives Matter movement back when it was happening, and she's disappointed that black people are not standing up for this movement. Talking about she's not gonna be upset about it, but she knows that she's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna stand up for any more movements in the future. I mean, if you was doing it for the praise in the first place instead of doing it because it was the right thing to do, I mean, that just speaks on your character. So, I mean, me personally, I don't believe standing up for people being in this country illegally is the right thing to do. It's not helping this country. It's helping y'all country, and that's okay. I understand why y'all fighting for it, but y'all know why people ain't helping y'all. Y'all know why y'all ain't being helped. And I don't even fault y'all for trying to get people to help. But this picture, man, this just seemed like something that was that's just too good of a picture, man. It's like something in the movie. It's like this is all scripted. I swear I seen that image in a video game or something, man. Like, this is definitely something that has been predicted by something. I'm surprised ain't nobody really got on that yet, because I swear I seen this image in something. But yeah, I'm gonna play this song. Let them talk about it.
We do begin tonight with Los Angeles bracing tonight after sweeping immigration raids sparked protests and clashes tonight. A U.S. official now confirming to ABC News 700 Marines are now on their way to Los Angeles to join California's National Guard, which was deployed by the president, not that state's governor. Late this afternoon, a peaceful protest after the arrest of a union leader, but the city is bracing for nightfall. It was a far different scene over the weekend. Protesters setting up fireworks right there, police officers right nearby. A line of self-driving vehicles set on fire. Crowds shutting down the 101 freeway downtown. LAPD officers trying to move them off. The moment a U.S.-based correspondent from Australia reporting on the protests, you can see there she's hit by an officer's rubber bullet. President Trump going over the governor's head, sending the state's National Guard to the scene, and tonight he's now sending hundreds of these U.S. Marines. Our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, leading us off tonight on the scene in Los Angeles. Matt is one-on-one with border czar Tom Homan tonight.
Tonight, 700 Marines are on their way to the streets of Los Angeles to assist the National Guard and law enforcement tamp down violent clashes with protesters angry over the Trump administration's immigration policies and arrests. Over the past 72 hours, pockets of LA descending into chaos. Protesters setting cars on fire, dumping bikes and scooters on police cruisers on the highway. Law enforcement firing hundreds of flashbangs and non-lethal projectiles and making dozens of arrests. It got so heated in the streets that a British photographer needed emergency surgery after being struck by a non-lethal projectile.
Moving them on through the...
And there was this moment. Watch as a correspondent for 9 News Australia reporting on the protest when an officer hits her with a rubber pellet. And tonight, an escalating war of words between California Governor Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump. Newsom suing the president for creating the conditions for this chaos when he sidestepped California officials to deploy thousands of National Guard troops.
Are you going to deploy Marines in California?
We hope to have the support of Gavin because Gavin's the big beneficiary as we straighten out his problems. I mean, his state is a mess.
Newsom then slammed by Trump and border czar Tom Homan for his response to the unrest. Homan initially suggesting the governor should be arrested, something Trump seemed to support just hours ago.
I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great. Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. He's done a terrible job.
Newsom responding again, calling that an unmistakable step toward authoritarianism. I asked Homan about that.
If Gavin Newsom crosses whatever threshold it is and violates the law, do you have the authority to arrest him or
if he broke the laws like any other U.S. citizen, we'll ask the Attorney General to investigate and they'll prosecute. Tom Homan's not going to prosecute.
Spontaneous clashes began Friday as federal agents conducted multiple operations in and around Los Angeles. On Saturday, protests, mostly peaceful, grew larger when agents were seen staging in nearby Paramount, California. And by Sunday, a convoy of heavily armed and camouflaged troops arrived. We watched as the clashes intensified as the day progressed.
Just moments ago, there's some projectiles being thrown. Just moments ago, a motorcycle seemed to try to break through the police skirmish line. And now you can hear all those flashbangs going off. Police are trying to push those protesters back, firing those less than lethals at very close range. And you can see those projectiles being thrown over. Now that motorcyclist being hauled in here, looks like he's being arrested.
LAPD's chief overnight saying they may need more help.
We are overwhelmed as far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity and the type of things that they're doing.
And thousands today gathering peacefully, calling for the release of a prominent union leader arrested Friday during one of those workplace raids.
A lot of us are American citizens. So then what are we working for? What is the American dream? It doesn't even exist when you're picking people out of the street.
David, just want to give you a sense of where we are. This is the federal building in downtown Los Angeles, and there are probably a couple hundred peaceful protesters here outside. You can see that line of federal agents and California National Guard. Right now, everything is peaceful, but on the other side, there are probably about 100 LAPD in riot gear. Now, Tom Homan telling me that he supports additional troops in downtown Los Angeles, but a short time ago, Governor Gavin Newsom tweeting that the presence of active duty Marines here in Los Angeles is un-American. David.
Matt Gutman leading us off on a Monday night. Matt, thank you.
Tired of waiting for payday? The Earn An app gets you paid as you work. You can get up to $150 per day with a max